Liam was an adventurous boy who had lived in Meadowbrook all his life. Meadowbrook was a small, peaceful town surrounded by lush forests and gentle hills. The town was a friendly place, filled with kind people who loved telling stories about the past. Liam especially loved hearing tales from the elders, particularly stories about hidden treasures and forgotten secrets. Though he'd never found anything himself, he was always on the lookout. One chilly, rainy afternoon, Liam decided to visit the old library in the heart of Meadowbrook. The library was a large, beautiful building with tall, arched windows and stone walls. He pushed open the heavy door, feeling a rush of warm air as he entered. Inside, it smelled of old books and wood polish. Liam felt like he had stepped into another world. He greeted Mrs. Thompson, the librarian, who smiled warmly. "Back again, Liam? Looking for another adventure book?" she asked. "Yes, Mrs. Thompson. I'm looking for something special," he replied with a grin. "Well, feel free to look around. You might just find what you're looking for," she said with a wink. Liam made his way to the farthest corner of the library, where the oldest books were kept. These books were large, leather-bound, and covered in dust. He carefully pulled out a book titled Legends of Meadowbrook and opened it, wondering if he might find a new story to fuel his imagination. But as he turned the pages, something unexpected happened. A small, yellowed piece of paper slipped out and floated to the floor. Curious, Liam picked it up and unfolded it. It was a faded, hand-drawn map of Meadowbrook, with the words "The Lost Treasure" written at the top. At the edge of the map, near the forest, was a large X. Liam's heart raced. Could it be real? He didn't know, but his curiosity got the best of him. Clutching the map, he rushed home, eager to share his discovery. As soon as he burst through the front door, he found his older sister, Emma, reading on the couch. She looked up, surprised by his excitement. "Emma, look at this," he said, holding out the map. "I think it's a treasure map. It was in an old book at the library." Emma took the map and examined it carefully, her eyes widening. "It looks like a real map, but do you really think there's treasure buried in Meadowbrook?" she asked, raising an eyebrow. "I don't know, but I think we should find out," Liam replied, his eyes shining with excitement. Emma hesitated. She was a bit older and usually more practical than her little brother, but she couldn't resist the thrill in his voice. "All right," she said with a smile. "Let's go on a treasure hunt." They grabbed their raincoats and a flashlight, then set off on the adventure. As they walked through the rainy streets of Meadowbrook, Liam's imagination ran wild. He pictured gold coins, jewels, and old letters hidden deep underground, waiting for someone to find them. The map led them through the town, past familiar sights, the bakery, where the smell of freshly baked bread filled the air, the old mill, with its big water wheel turning slowly in the rain, and the small town square, where people gathered to talk and share news. The townspeople they passed waved, curious about what the two were up to. Finally, the map led them to the edge of town, where a path wound into the old forest. The trees were tall and ancient, their leaves dripping with rain, and the air was filled with the earthy smell of wet soil and moss. Emma took Liam's hand as they entered the forest. "Stay close," she said. "We don't want to get lost." The forest was quiet except for the soft sound of raindrops on leaves.